Hello guys, this is Avinash from Sankalp Classes. It's been weeks since I started this YouTube channel, so I need basically love and support from your side for the growth of this channel, so that it keeps me motivated, and I'll make lot of videos on this subject. So basically, if you like this video, click to that like button and subscribe to my channel, right? Okay, today I'll discuss an important topic which is basically about upstream and downstream. This is from the chapter speed, distance and time, but this topic is also very important for competitive examinations. Even in all entrance examination you will find these type of questions. So I'll start with the basic concept, that is about downstream and upstream. You might have heard these two words in your problems. So see, what is downstream? First we'll like to discuss this. See, you have this speed of a stream that I have denoted this by US, that is basically the speed of a river, okay? And there is UB, that is basically speed of boat. So if the boat is rowed along the stream, it gives advantage to this person, and in that situation the speed becomes UB plus US. Why? Because there is no resistance. Basically the river is helping that boat, okay? So speed is added. So in this entire video I have used some symbols, notations. So U is for speed, please listen to this. U is for speed, S is for distance, and T is for time, right? So what will happen in case of downstream? Speed becomes UB plus US. One more thing, in upstream and downstream, basically in lot of books you will find they use formulas and all those things. You don't have to remember a single formula in upstream and downstream. We'll just use the basic formula, that is distance equals speed into time, and with the help of that formula we'll solve the entire question based on this topic. Okay, so speed becomes speed of the boat plus speed of the stream, right? Now I'll use the basic formula, that is distance equals speed into time. Again I'm telling you, this S is for distance, this U is for speed, and T is for time. So distance becomes UB plus US into time. So you can calculate time from here. T becomes S by UB plus US. You don't have to remember a single formula, just use S equals UT and just replace this U by the speed of boat plus the speed of stream, right? Next, what happens in case of upstream? Now the river is flowing in this side and boat is returning back, right? Or boat is coming from that side. So what will happen? This water will create resistance, okay, for that boat, and in that situation it will be very difficult for that person to row the boat. So what happens? Speed becomes UB minus US. See, this is the speed of boat, and basically you will subtract the speed of a stream. Why? Because boat is moving in the opposite direction, right? Again same formula, S equals UT. So S becomes UB minus US into T. So you can calculate time in the same way. S becomes T becomes S by UB minus US. So if this concept is clear, we'll just do one problem, and if you have understood this concept very clearly, you can apply this concept, okay, and you can solve any problem based on this upstream and downstream. Okay, see the question. A stream is flowing at 3 km per hour. So basically US is given as 3 km per hour, right? A boat with a speed of 9 km per hour is rowed downstream. This is very important. Downstream. That means the speed of boat is given as 9 km per hour. So what will happen in case of downstream? You have to add, that is u becomes ub plus us, right? So this becomes 9 plus 3, that is 12 km per hour. So question is, find the distance covered. So we'll use s equals ut. See, it is wrote for 3 1 by 2 hour, that is 7 by 2 hours or 3.5 hours. So this becomes u is basically 12 km per hour into time is 7 by 2. 3 into 2 6 plus 1, it is written in mixed fraction, so I am just converting it in in proper one. So 7 by 2, this will go 6 times, we will get 7 6 42 km. Now there is one more question. How long will it take to return to the starting point? Now you know the distance, right? You know the distance, and since the boat is returning, what will happen? It is the case of upstream, okay? So it is the case of upstream for returning, right? For returning. So what happens? What is u? It becomes ub minus us. Speed of boat is 9, stream is 3, so we'll have 6 km per hour. And now the question is, how long will it take? That means you have to calculate time. Time is what? S by ub minus us. Distance you already know, 42. Just you have to see time, that is 6. So this gives you 7 hours. I think the concept is very much clear to you, and please like this video and share it with your friends. Do support my channel since I am new to this YouTube channel. So please share this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.